You're very welcome back to Nationwide. Well, with the Olympic Games only a few short months away, our attention turns to our athletes and the possibility of winning gold medals. As ever, it's hoped that the boxers will do well, but the road to success starts early. And our reporter Valerie Waters has been to the Arbour Boxing Club in inner city Dublin to meet some young people who dream perhaps of one day representing their country.
Ding ding round one, now the bell's begun. Ding ding round two, another I'm coming for you.
It's a cool Sunday morning here at Arbour Boxing Club, and these dedicated athletes are just warming up.
Keep going, let's go!
It's really great because, you know, everyone is watching you. It's not like a match where it's every other people, it's just you and your opponent, which is great, and I love the cheer of the crowd and all that, people supporting you.
It's good for your health because you live longer, a happier life instead of living a bit of a shorter life because you're more unhealthy.
Brian Sutton is the president of the club. Like many others associated with Arbour Hill, he too has boxed here as a young man.
We have about 100 people using this facility on a weekly basis. Our catchment areas would be the North Inner City, which would be Cabra, the North Circular Road and that general area. We have about 50 people, both male and female, that would be under 16 years of age, and we feel that the experience that they have here through the boxing helps them for further life skills.
Gives you confidence, and no one will try to bully you or anything like that, and they'll try to be friends with you instead of bullying you. Didn't want to do boxing at the start, and then I saw Katie Taylor and I wanted to do what she did, and I found out she was like me at the start. She didn't want to do it, she kept giving up, but then after a while she started to get into it, and now look at her. I want to be like Katie Taylor.
Some of the kids that we get here training, it will be the first time that maybe discipline, that they've been introduced to discipline in a sporting fashion. You find that they're a bit wild, but after a while, when you instruct them and when they're told the proper skills, they take it on board. There's no messing in the club, and if there is any messing, they're put out. And a lot of them, it's the first time that discipline has been introduced at that level.
Des Phelan is a dedicated trainer. He's been coaching here 3 evenings a week for years. He started training at Arbour Hill when he was 10 years old. He went on to box for Ireland in 1983 in a multi-nation tournament in Holland. Fitness is the name of the game, and Des instills that in the athletes in his charge.
We start off with just a warm-up. It's essential that we get the youngsters to warm up in case they get cramps and stuff like that. So, and then as the evening goes on, we push them harder into the physical training end of it, and then they end up going into spars and again injuries happen, movements and stuff like that.
This 18th century building was formerly the schoolhouse for the children of the military personnel of Arbour Hill Barracks and Prison. It was transformed into a boxing club by its founder, Father John McLaughlin, in 1929 and has been in continuous use since. Recently, refurbishment works were carried out, which took about 6 months. The club was then reopened by President Michael D. Higgins when the first phase was completed.
Restoration of the club has had a twofold effect really, because not only is it providing tremendous sports facilities for the youth of the area, it also helped to restore this beautiful old schoolhouse building in itself. Now we have been given a long lease by the Department of Defence which will allow us to apply for sports grants. And we hope in the coming year to apply for the grant and to restore the roof, and also to restore the windows, the casement windows, and the exterior.
John and Alan Keogh, who represented Ireland at international boxing events in the late 1970s and early 1980s, have been generous sponsors of the club.
Because we got a lot out of it, myself and my brother. Two of us won several titles, represented Ireland, and it's history after that. There's 50, 60 members, I believe, have come in so far since the club has been reformed and reopened. They've just found another home to come to, a place to socialise in as well as train.
John and Alan Keogh had sponsored that refurbishment programme because the facilities here couldn't accommodate both male and female boxers, which at present it can do. However, that was the first stage of the refurbishment programme, and we want to move on with providing better facilities into the future for the youth in the area.
The young athletes are well rewarded when they put in a lot of hard work.
You always feel really welcome when you come down to the club. The coaches are very helpful and everyone here is so friendly. I really enjoy training here all week and it's really fun. I will be continuing it for a long while.